Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay. Welcome to another episode. Ooh, we have some more sideshow stuff. Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay, otherwise known as PX Mr. Collector. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, for those of you who are here for the first time, I am a collector of all kinds of toys. Action figures, anime, vintage toys, and dolls. That's right. So, I believe that I am one of the few YouTubers who showcases a little bit of everything. Yeah, most of us specialize in a category, whether it's Star Wars or 1/6 scale or G.I. Joe or Barbie, Monster High, right? Whatever it may be. Most people concentrate on certain categories. So I myself, I love it all. So with that, there's going to be times where you're like, oh, there's some really cool stuff, and you subscribe. And the next time you watch, you're like, whoa. What's up with the dolls, right? Or vice versa. So just giving you a heads up that that's how I roll. Right? Then I do a little bit of everything, a little bit for everyone, and from time to time I combine stuff. So, now you know. Now you know. So this episode is actually going to be another episode on things that I just received from Sideshow. Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw in a little extra, just because I want to share this one figure with you. So where do we start? How about if we start out with John Wick? Yeah. So not the new John Wick action figure that we're still waiting for, but the Ford Mustang. Yeah, this is special. And I've never heard of Auto World, and I'm so glad that it is the quality that it is, because look at that. Hey, that is one kick-ass Mustang. Oh, yeah, right? Nice. Yeah. In the Masterfield 2014. Wow, I was ready. It's crazy. Action thriller John Wick, the 1969 Ford Mustang, isn't merely a car, it's a roaring emblem of past tranquility. Linked to memories of a life with his late wife, the Mustang capitulates into a limelight when it becomes the target of a heartless act. Ripped away and violated, it evolves from a cherished relic to a symbol of vengeance. The electrifying loss of the beloved Mustang and the tragic death of his dog propelled John Wick into an exhilarating pursuit of retribution, transforming the car into a dynamic and pivotal force in the film's gripping narrative. The stage is set for an action-packed tale of redemption. Autoworld replicates John Wick's incredible Ford Mustang as seen in the darkly prophetic scene at a gas station where a thug eyes the car and Wick says, "She's not for sale." Right? Yeah, limited edition, opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable front wheels, precise accuracy. And it's got some nice weight to it. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I want to figure out a way where to put my John Wick figure with this box, because yeah, they belong together, right? That's pretty hot. Yeah, that is sexy car. Ooh, what's next? I know, right? That's a good start. What else do we have here? Okay. So, of all of the superheroes out there, and there are a lot of them, right, between Marvel, DC, and whatever else is extra, there's one character, and it's not only the character, but it's the actor who played the character that really put him on the top. So in my collection of all my figures, I love Daredevil, portrayed by Charlie Cox. So when they brought him back for She-Hulk, you know, I had to get me some Daredevil. Yeah, and I really like the fact that this suit for She-Hulk is very different than the one that he wore in the series in Netflix for Daredevil. So I love the fact that they brought in that yellow gold in. Yeah, he is sweet. Yeah. I love him so much that I had to pull him out of the box. And as you can see in the photo, right behind me here is my Daredevil shelf and some friends. But I immediately had to put him in the showcase because I love the guy. I love it. And yeah, so this made me also think, well, now do I need to get She-Hulk? And the reason I didn't get her is because I didn't like her expression. Yeah, it was a little dopey. But I don't know, you know, because that was part of the characters. I don't know. I'm a little torn on that. But anyway, love Daredevil. Right? So, the next set that I'm going to show you is from Mondo. And Mondo is like kicking arse. I mean, they are doing some really cool animated figures. Yeah, the animated series, whether it is Batman, and they're now also doing X-Men. Yeah, those two lines are looking really good. Really good. Now, if you're not familiar with these figures, let me warn you that these figures are like solid plastic resin. I mean, they are like heavy. So the bulkier the figure, the more weight it has. So be really careful with putting it on glass. Yeah, because there were a couple that I was like, oh, I could put him there, and I'm not really sure, but I'm not sure that I could put two. Just because they're that heavy. So keep that in mind. So I didn't realize that this was a growing collection. So I already have Batman and the Joker from Mondo. Freaking love them. Love them. Love them. Even with my new figures, those two are still my favorite because the impact of that first unboxing, that's pretty special. And I gotta say, they also come with a lot of accessories.
Good news! confused,
yeah,
everyone?
a lot of different head sculpts, accessories. I mean, yeah, so you definitely get your money's worth on that, right? And then on top of that, they're boxes. Sweet. Yeah, the artwork, nice, delicious. So I got Mask of the Phantasm. And I gotta say, he requires a lot of space. He is awesome, but check this out. This is from Batman the Animated Series. Oh, hey. How sweet is that? Yeah. And this one is still in the box because I have to figure out where I'm going to put this big old daddy at. Hey, see the artwork? Nice, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty dark in there, but you can see in the photo that this is sweet. It's so freaking awesome. Yeah, so I'm really also liking the characters that they're selecting to make. So happy. Right? So then, there was no way that I could pass up on right? Once again, the artwork. Freaking unbelievable. Love that. Right? Yeah, she also is still in the box. And what if you get her and you open her up like I just did, be really careful with the Velcro, because in this one, the Velcro was so tight that when I pulled it up, it actually ripped some of the paper. So giving you a heads up on that. But right? Yeah, you see all the different head sculpts and the accessories that she comes with. Yeah, fun figure, right? Harley Quinn. So now, let's talk about the X-Men. So I saw this one first, and I was like, oh, I haven't even heard of her. And there was something really interesting about her, so I went ahead and ordered her. And then I saw that it had a Magneto, and I missed out on the first Magneto that I'm not sure if it was Sideshow or Hot Toys that did it, or was another company, but I missed out on that. And when I got her, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But when I got my second one is when I realized, oh, I see what's happening here. Yeah, there's a collection that just by the box, you know what it is. So their boxes are really, really cool for this collection. So this is X-Men, the animated series, and this is Jubilee. Right? Great design, right? Yeah, freaking love it. And then in the back, right? Different ways that you could display her. Pretty awesome. Yeah. So she is also one that came with some really interesting accessories. She came with actually 3 extra head sculpts. Right? See what I'm saying? And then it gives you a biography. Yeah. So it's like Jubilee's parents came to America from Hong Kong and briefly raised her in Beverly Hills before the untimely death. When the self-proclaimed mall rat first met the X-Men, orphan Jubilee had been a longtime foster kid, bounced from home to home, never sure who she was or where she fit in. Her mutant powers had just kicked in. Blah, 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 blah. Right, so it does give you a biography on her, a little story, and I had to display her immediately. I had to actually redo the whole shelf because her and the next figure that I'm going to show you. And for the next one that I get for the animated series, I had to probably consider doing a whole different shelf just for Mondo X-Men. Yeah, because it's a growing collection and it's looking amazing. Right, so then so the one thing that I really was happy about is that they actually put a head sculpt in for the animated figure without the helmet. Right? And that is the way that I am displaying Daddy. Right? Which is like that. Yeah, and this guy too, it talks about his, his biography, and he comes with a couple of head sculpts as well, different expressions, interesting accessories. He is really solid. His cape is really solid. Yeah, it's like perfectly molded. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So I had to put him in the display case, and he gets a little lost back there, I feel, but because of his cape, I had to put him in the back, right? So once I figure out a different way, I'll make sure that you see him a little better, but I had to get him. Right? Magneto. Okay. What about her? Yeah. This is from the Spy Family. And this is Your Voyager. Done by 3-0. I have the brother, and he is pretty cool. But the sister stands on her own. I mean, look at that. Right? Love the box too. There she is. Okay. And this one, I still have in the box. And she looks really awesome. Right? Yeah, love that. But there she is. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, and this one, like, I wish I could display like this, because that inside of is just awesome. Right? So, yeah, she is well articulated. She's very light, extremely light. Her clothing is fabric. She has some high heel boots that come up to her knees. That's pretty cool. Couple of different face sculpts, and then quite a few hand sculpts. Yeah, so in these figures, you pop off the hair, and then you pop off the face, and then your two other face sculpts. Right? Nice. Dig that. Ooh, my friends, moving along, moving along. We're doing good. We're doing really good. Okay. Star Wars. Oh, I know. Star Wars. Star Wars is coming up with some interesting figures. And this next figure that I'm going to show you, I was happy to get. And this is from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And this is also a DX collection. And I'm talking about Darth Vader. Right? Yes. You notice that head sculpt is sold me. Right? So fantastic. So yeah, so you can see that lights up. Right? His saber lights up. And then on this one, the base also lights up. So with these, the sleeve comes off, and then you have a whole different box. The artwork on that is incredible. Look at that. So good. Right? And then, you know, the DX is like a book. And that sleeve comes off. And the inside of that. Sweet. Right? So this one comes with two different head sculpts. One of them is without the face showing, and then it also comes with two different base. And the base that I'm putting him on is the one that lights up, and then it comes one where it is like a rock formation, and I'm not using that one because I think this one is more space-like, spaceship-like. So before I show you my man, there was like one thing that I was like underwhelmed by. And I'm not sure about how some of you feel about it, but so it has to do with the USB system of lighting them, or versus batteries. So I myself actually preferred the batteries because it gave me the option of whether I wanted to use the batteries or not. But when I did, it was really easy because I didn't have to worry about the wire. And it's the wire that's the issue. So now with USB, I mean, how many of these USB connections do you need? Because they keep making figures that now only are lit up by USB and not batteries. And it would be great if they gave us the option of both, right? So I was a little, and I'm not that savvy when it comes to, you know, the electronics of stuff. So I wish I could figure out a solution. But in the meantime, I must say that the figure, except for that part, was a little bit underwhelming because it also, there was just a lot of wiring happening to work at, to you know, put them together, that I was like, well, if I'm not going to be able to light them, why bother? So, however, I gotta say, he looks freaking awesome. Yeah, really, really awesome. And I really didn't know what to expect. But one thing that I really like is how grand they make him look. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show you the whole thing. What? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. And then look at the base. Oh, ooh, right? Yeah, and the base lights up. I mean, that is freaking awesome. Right? Move this so that you could really see him. What? Yeah, he is awesome. I love that slit of the sword. I love the slash on the electronics. Now you could put the pad in on his belt, but I like the fact that it was like he's holding it like somebody broke it off. Yeah, but this figure is awesome, and the cape is super nice. I have it actually folded back, but the reality is that it really does give you a lot of cape. Oh, nice. Yeah, so happy with him, right? I know, Star Wars. Kicking arse. Yeah, beautiful. And you can see how nice the cape is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And then back here is the switch for the base, how to connect them. And then here is the USB connector. Right, and as you can see in the photo, his head sculpt is amazing. Yeah, there's no way I could have passed up on that. Right? Yeah. Woo. So, let's step aside from Sideshow for just a second. Because the next side that I'm going to show you is one of the collections that I have that I've never shared with you. And that is what? That's right. Popeye, the Sailor Man. Oh. I actually found this on Amazon. Couldn't freaking believe it. And I think what it was is somebody actually bought it prior to Toys Wonderland or something like that, one of those companies, and then they upped the price a little bit and sold it. But I gotta tell you, it was still reasonable, and he was totally worth it because it showed up in mint condition, and then he is really cool. Love him comes with, first of all, the box. Nice. And when it is done through a third party, they don't have the rights to the name, so therefore they couldn't call it Popeye. So they just call it Sailor. Okay. And this is by Super Duck. Toys and Figures. I've never heard of them. I don't think I have anything else by Super Duck. But Super Duck really did a nice job. And I love also some of the simplicity of it. So remember when he did his spinach? His hand got bigger. Right? And then he had a pipe. And I have the pipe. And then there's the smoke that comes off the pipe. Right? Love that. Here is the pipe. You can see it against my shirt. There you go. All right, sweet. And then can be Popeye without your squeeze spinach. Isn't that clever how they did that? Right? Yeah. So that fits into that big hand. And it's like, ooh, that is so cool. And that's all he needs. All right, so I not only had to pull him out of the box and set him up in the, also, like I said, he's really simple, which I love that. But I'm going to make sure that he is displayed somewhere in my cabinet because I love him that much. He doesn't come with a stand, so as I always tell you, have some extra stands and check. Let's look at that. Right, and then this is also Popeye, portrayed by Robin Williams. Is that crazy or what? Look at that. Right? His hat. Great articulation, his little tattoo, remember? Then I lifted up, right? I folded one of his pant leg because I wanted to see his boots. His boots are pretty cool. Right? Great articulation. Yeah, this is so good. I mean, look at that face. Right? Then with the pipe and the spinach. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So happy. So there you have. Yeah, Popeye. Yeah, I thought you would enjoy that. So, my friends, we're getting to the end. Yeah. And the question is, what's next? I know what's next. How about He-Man? Yeah. All right. So, when I saw this box, I was like, I gotta display the box because I don't have room to display him right now. So I don't want to put him away. But I'm like, I gotta display this box because it is freaking sweet. Look at that. His graphics on that is awesome. That's like a poster. So great. Eternia was in need of a champion, someone who would protect it against the villainous Skeletor. That person would be known as the hero He-Man. Son of King Randor and Queen Marlena, Prince Adam was bestowed the powers of He-Man by the sorceress of Castle Grayskull. Right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, and I gotta say that he was pretty cool looking. Let's see if I can pull him out. Let's see. Yeah, so as you can see in the photos, sweet. Yeah, he's got some nice little weight to him, right? Great accessories. Yeah, nice figure. Love him. The next one I'm going to show you, and the last one I'm going to show you today is big. It's so big. I'm going to have to step back a little bit here. I know, right? What is it? So, I'm not into statues. Really, I'm not. But freak if that statue collection is not growing. Because from time to time, you see something that's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And though you go to like, if I don't get up and regret it, right? And then also too, is like, it's not that big. But compared to even Darth, 22 inches in height. The box alone, freaking awesome. And I really wish that I could make this box work because the graphics on it are fantastic. The weight of this is really also fantastic. Okay. Oh, yes. It's Superman and Lois Lane. Look at that. And I gotta say, she is one happy girl. Right? Look at this box though. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, so good. Oh, right. So yeah, so this, when it is displayed, is gonna have to have its own special place. I'm thinking on a pedestal possibly, but it is freaking awesome. I mean, it's freaking heavy. Yeah, so you can see that that's special. That's special. Yeah, and I love the design of it. I love how he's bouncing off the planet, and yeah, it's freaking awesome. I know. Superman and Lois Lane. Right, she's about to lose her shoes. She got a little mini skirt. Right, she came from the office. Yeah, that's great. Love it. Oh, so my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this special, really special from Sideshow. They really have been hooking us up. It's so great to be able to share this amazing collection. That's a little bit of something for everyone. So my friends, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, I believe there's a little square picture of me maybe there. If you click on that, you'll be able to subscribe easily. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one, and I will talk to you later. See ya.